Well, somewhere along the lines, I missed the memo, and apparently this season is a lot worse than what I thought it was, and I'm having a great time, to be quite frank with you, other than the minor bugs that always we have that get fixed eventually. But apparently a lot of people are quitting, a lot of people are not happy with the season. So what has been going on behind the scenes, and why are people upset? Well, it's not all that bad, and it is somewhat fixable. After the amount of fun I've been having on Control and playing Maggie on Olympus, honestly, I just wasn't expecting to see this on my Twitter timeline, and I didn't really know where this was coming from. Make sure to check down below to see if you won the giveaway from last video. And today I'm announcing the heirloom giveaway for the anniversary collection event that I'm going to be doing. There's going to be so many ways to enter, but the first way is going to be in today's video by commenting down below, leaving a like on the video, and make sure you are subscribed because I'm only picking contestants who are subscribers. And also big shout out to my YouTube member Galil Weevil, who is not only the mayor but the super supporter of the Vibe City. So what is going on? Who's quitting? Why are they quitting? What exactly has been taking place in Apex in the last couple of days since the season 12 launch? I want to put a disclaimer out there. I personally think the season is great. I'm having a ton of fun. I've got no complaints whatsoever other than a few bugs obviously that they need to fix, which we will also be talking about in this video. I've had a ton of people come to me with some bugs that have been going on and some awareness stuff that's been raised, and basically I am going to talk about some of those but not all of those, so make sure to stay tuned. But first off, Roger Bodger decided to quit Apex, who was an Apex pro, and he was previously on Lazarus, placed 4th in the winter circuit playoffs. And basically when he decided to quit, he put out a tweet longer is exactly to why. There's a few reasons as to why, but mainly because he didn't like the path that Apex was taking with the wall hacks and stuff like that, or like the abilities that basically were wall hacks. He didn't like the Bloodhound stuff, he didn't like the Maggie stuff, he didn't like the Seer stuff. But it was weird because I was not expecting someone to quit in a season that I felt like was a very good launch. Well, obviously I missed the memo because I saw this as well coming from Nicewig and Alpha Intel. Nicewig basically responded to a rant from Alpha Intel, and usually you don't see Alpha Intel too amped up about anything, but they did say they had a little bit of a rant warning. They came on Twitter yesterday and said, here's an alpha rant warning. I'm disappointed that the prestige skin replaces heirloom shards in the event. We're disappointed that the blog post doesn't even explain this or how you unlock tier 1 of the skin. And we're also disappointed that this is an event meant to quote unquote celebrate our amazing players, you know, when most of the players have pointed out and voiced their opinion that they're not a fan of this new system. They followed it up by saying Apex is a free game and it must make profit to continue existing and creating new content and experiences, but the prestige skin system is not upholding Respawn's promise of fair monetization, in which they quoted from the Iron Crown collection event when people got really upset with how they were doing things back then, and they responded and said, with the Iron Crown collection event we missed the mark and we broke our promise by making Apex packs the only way to get what you may consider to be the coolest skins we've released. And then Nicewig responded to this saying, huge disappointing season so far, Alpha, what a shame. And I thought, I was like so like, you know, just flabbergasted because I thought everybody was digging the season. That's when I started to begin that this was a complete troll and maybe I was being baited completely, and I still maybe this is a troll, but I started to make it feel like it was real when Nicewig responded to that comment and said, to clarify, I mean for ranked grinders, we just need more steps forward, we got this. And after digging a little bit longer on Twitter, it seems like that is the main concern, is that people are not happy with the ranked system right now. And you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but being the positive guy that Nicewig is, when he starts to say that something's wrong, you really have to take it into consideration. Personally, I thought the rank changes would be pretty good because it puts you more back into a placement mindset instead of an Ape City mindset. However, my rank is totally different from what the pros are playing. You know, I'm just season 2, season 3 pred, and masters for like the past like 6 seasons, who gets masters and then quit. So I've never really gotten played consistently in the super high level ranks besides years ago, and it's just not the same anymore. So I can understand maybe it's different for them. That sounded like I was trying to be sarcastic. I really wasn't. So let's talk about some bugs. There are 2 major bugs that people are freaking out about right now and are having a hard time, because I can also see this, you know, now that I think about it, I can see why people may think that this season is a flop, because for me on PC, I've not had really any issues. I've had some minor crashes, and last night on stream, I had a hard time getting into a game and I just went and played marbles instead. So we have had some, you know, ups and downs, I will say, but it's definitely harder for those of you that are on console, because I've heard that the FPS stuff is so out of whack. Well, Respawn pushed out an update yesterday, and here's what they had to say. We just pushed out by the way, this is the update that broke my game on stream yesterday, and I kept crashing in servers. I think they did finally fix that, but this is what they said on Twitter. We just pushed out an Apex update to fix the teamwork badge being obtainable in Control. Now, this doesn't really tell me if they took away the teamwork badge for those of you that already got it. I'm not really sure. For a short time, the 1010 badge was available in Control. It's now disabled, but I don't know if those of you that got it lost it. So let me know down below if you actually got it and if they removed it from your account or if they left it on there. Number 2, The Peacekeeper rapid fire with the kinetic feeder, there was a little glitch where you can get it like crazy and start shooting super fast. And then they also fixed various control related scripts, and they said the team is also working on the frame rate issue and appreciates your patience on this one. So unfortunately there's no fix for it yet, and it is very frustrating for you console players, because I was trying to do open lobbies last night, and from what I heard, a lot of you just were not willing to play on 23 FPS on Olympus. Even Imperial How commented under this, said you broke the game. I don't know if you realized, and people responded and said, let's fix the game ourselves and go to Respawn. 3 days without being able to play on console. So apparently it actually has been 3 days of unplayability on console for Apex Legends, and that is very unfortunate. I really hate that for the console players out there. Now, the other bug that I wanted to talk about, this is one that I feel like has not, and maybe I missed this, but I feel like Respawn has not really acknowledged this very much or talked about it very much. But apparently there is a big Discord that has gone around to raise awareness for console players that have not received their Pred rewards. And I've even heard some of those people were saying Master rewards as well, but I'm not entirely sure. This is a tweet that kind of got some traction the other day, and I've also got a ton of DMs regarding this. And they said there's a Discord that's been created to raise awareness of a known issue of missing Pred rewards. There's also 100 players or over 100 players that have shared image proof, as well as there being a list of account names and info of those with the issue. Please fix this bug. That's been an issue since season 10, and most of us got his team is working on it since the first occurrence months ago of season 10. It would be greatly appreciated and not only necessary that it finally gets resolved, as it will only continue to happen and affect more and more players if it is consistently being ignored. So shoot your best shot. I know that there are a couple Respawn devs that watch my videos occasionally, so comment down below if you guys are having any of these issues. If it's really widespread, you know, we can gain some more awareness and try to get people to understand what's going on. The only public update I've seen about this is I think that Pav from Respawn has responded to a couple people on Twitter just saying we will have an update once something is shareable. But basically we have people looking into the issue. There are some DMs that have been leaked as well. Thank you to Christian for sending me this on Twitter. But basically they've, you know, explained their issue, and they just said, you know, it's a hassle to fix. We're trying to fix it. We're trying to work on it, but it's super hard. And they're screaming at the code and all that. So hopefully it is fixed eventually, but it seems like it's a lot harder than what we would expect. So thank you, Christian, for sending me that on Twitter. At least now we know that there are a couple Respawn devs that are looking into this and trying to fix it. So make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what you're thinking about season 12 right now. Also, make sure to leave a comment, leave a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel to be entered into the Heirloom giveaway for the anniversary collection event whenever it does come out. I'll tell you how to enter in more ways as the days come around. But also, I want to reiterate that our second qualifier for our 1v1 tournament is coming up on February the 26th on a Saturday. The signups are already not available, but they're basically, the rules and everything are already being discussed in our Discord for how we're going to do it a little bit differently than the first qualifier. So make sure to join the Discord and make sure to read the rules. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. It's Vibrate, only positivity. Make sure to go down in the comments and lift someone up and not make their day worse. We have disagreements, that's totally fine, but make sure to do it in a civil way and be nice to each other. Don't bring the little kid energy. See you all in the next one, and until next time, later, Gators.